Practice exercise 12A, task 3. Now we're going to be using the DesignCenter. So that's another palette. So in order to open up that, we have to go to the View ribbon. And in the View ribbon, it doesn't give us a full-blown thumbnail here. It's actually this button right here. And again, with the keyboard shortcuts, Control-2 will turn that on and off. So, first of all, they ask us, let me just sort of use the auto hide feature so it's not blocking my entire screen. They ask us to, under layers, to take the toggle off layers, furniture and plumbing. So I'm going to turn off furniture and turn off plumbing. And they ask us to set planting current. So by setting planting current, that means what we're about to add to our drawing is going to be placed on that layer and take on the properties of that layer. So auto-hiding the palette. Here's the hardest part of this. Step 5 says, in DesignCenter folder supplied with AutoCAD software, find the file landscaping.dwg. That's not so easy. If you look, I'm currently using AutoCAD 2018, but yours probably opened up like this. And finding that landscaping.dwg file can be a bit of a hassle. So I believe, if I remember correctly, it's under AutoCAD 2017 ENUS. Oh, sorry, no. It is under Sample, and then it is under EN, which is English US, and it's under Dynamic Blocks. And it is, there is DesignCenter, and then you'll see landscaping. Now, if you expand landscaping, you'll see blocks, and here are the blocks that are available in that folder. These are individual DWG files saved in a drawing, or individual blocks saved in a drawing called landscape.dwg. You can access blocks in any existing DWG file if you go through DesignCenter. So they ask us to add a tree. These are not dynamic blocks, by the way. We've got stepping stone and a clump of trees. And those are the only 3. Oh, no, we want a picnic table too. And that should be it. So I'm going to close the DesignCenter simply because it's so large on our screen. And we can then go and move things around. Try to duplicate the picture on page 12-18. But we can now do things like copy. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. My path isn't really very good for stepping stones. There are some awfully huge gaps there. But again, this particular exercise is not necessarily don't do very precise. Then we could take this block right here and sort of move it over here. We could use the rotate command to rotate it around. So we can make a copy of it over here. Hit escape there, and I'll use the rotate again. Rotate command again. And this one here, we can make some copies of here. Say, okay, right here, a little too close to the house. The roots will probably have cause havoc with the foundation. I could put one here and then hit escape there, use the scale command, scale it down like so, say 0.5 units. So I pick the center of the tree as a base point. And I can make a few copies of this. Seem to have an extra paving stone over here, so I'm just going to delete it. And it doesn't look exactly like the book, but it does the job. So now what we can do is save the drawing. So I would click on this, and that marks the end of practice exercise 12A.